Hi, I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Theory Tuition series where we're working together through the ABRSM Theory Grades. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets and you can download these in US letter or A4 and they accompany each step of this series to help you. You'll find a page there with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can also find out about the books I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of tips and techniques on how to best be prepared for your exam, and also how to make the best use of your time come exam day when you're actually working through your exam paper. So if you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that would be really super, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated, and please do share out the videos. And now we're going to continue with the Grade 5 2018 Practice Paper S, and we're looking at question 5. So if you turn with me to page 26, quite close to the end here, and this is the specimen or the sample paper, rather I should say, that was given at the end of the book. It's never actually been set as an exam, but it's following that same exam paper layout just to give you a bit of extra practice. So here we have some scales to sort out. Have a go at this yourself. It doesn't matter if you go wrong, it's always better to have a crack at it. It's always better to learn by your mistakes. Always work in pencil, and then it doesn't matter if you go wrong, you can just rub it out and have another go. I always work in using a mechanical pencil just so it stays nice and sharp, because if your pencil's blunt you might not be very neat and tidy and you risk losing marks through lack of clarity there. So we write in a chromatic scale, we need to be ascending, and we're beginning on the note B in the bass clef. Now there's a couple of things to think about. This is a super easy question once you've got the couple of basic points. If you sketch out a piano keyboard, even if you don't play piano, it's really helpful to just visualize that layout so you can really easily see where your semitones are going, so that you know whether you're on B sharp or C, whichever is appropriate. And then the other thing to remember is that we need to remember a scale is a step. We have to make sure each line and space is covered in step. Each line or space needs to be represented at least once, but no more than twice. So that's the way we do that. And then finally, we need to make sure that the intervals of the first, the fourth and the fifth, or the octave, the eighth, those perfect intervals relating to your given note stay true to the key. So if we're in B, whether it's B major or B minor as it were, the key, we need to make sure we choose this option later as a B rather than, for example, an A double sharp or a C flat or something like that. So number 4, B, C, D, E, and number 5, F sharp, of course. So if you get the option to choose when you're writing your 5th step, make sure you choose F sharp and not G flat, just to stay true to that starting point. Other than that, now we've just got to step up in semitones. So if I pop that there, hopefully we can see everything that's going on. So we've started with a B. Let's just pull that over then. So there's a B. So this is the next note. So we just need a C. Now we need this one, and because I'm sort of veering towards the sharps, I could call it a D flat, but I'm going to call it a C sharp, and then that will prevent me going astray when I get to the choices here. Now we need a D. It also saves me having to cancel any accidentals from D flat to D. Now we'll have a D sharp, and you can see how I'm using each note either once or twice, not more. Now we need an E, so that's going to be easy. Now we need an F. And now we need this one. So this is where, instead of calling it G flat, I'm going to call it F sharp. And that way I'm using this one this line twice, and I'm not risking needing to use the G line 3 times, and I'm also making sure I keep true to this rule here. So now I need a G. Now I need this one, so I'm going to call this a G sharp just to stay in that sharp theme. Now I need an A. Now I need an A sharp, and that should take me nicely home to B. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, no, there should be 13. And I know why. It's because I've written the sharp sign, because we need 12 plus the key note. I wrote the sharp sign but didn't write the actual note. So there's the A sharp, B. Too busy chatting. There we go. So there should be 13 because it's the 12 semitones plus your key note again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, then 13. That's it. So there we go. I wrote the sharp sign and forgot to do the blob. Marvellous. It's good to double check. Easy to make mistakes. Right, now then the next scale we're going to have to do is a minor scale. We're asked not to use a key signature. We're given the starting note. Now here in this exam we're jumping between keys all the time. However, if you've written your circle of fifths out before you even start, when you come to this one you've really done all of the thinking. So if you write out your circle of fifths, you've got all of your major and minor key signatures to hand, and you know exactly what each scale is going to have. If you're not sure how to just quickly jot down this circle of fifths, if you look at the links in the cards and in the description, you'll see that there are links to my video tutorial on the circle of fifths. And once you get your head around that, it saves a lot of the thinking for you. So you're not just thinking on the fly, but you've done all of your thinking in a careful and prepared manner, and now you just refer to that. So then, now you've done all of your thinking with this, and so what we can do now is we can look and see that G sharp minor is related to B major, which has a key signature of F, C, G, D, A sharps. So in the melodic minor, the ascending version, you would then have to think about raising the 6th and the 7th, but in the descending version it's the key signature alone, and so all we need to do now is apply that key signature as accidental. So I'm going to put these in key signature order rather than the order of the scale, and that way I know I don't miss anything out. So we need F sharps, C sharps, G sharps, D sharps, and A sharps, and that's it. That's that question soon completed. I do hope that's helpful to you. We'll look at the next questions in the next video. I hope that you're enjoying working through this and getting to grips with the subject. I'm certainly enjoying working through it with you. If you can give me a like, that would be fab, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated, and please do share the videos. Also, please do visit sharonbill.com and make use of all of the resource and information that's available there to help you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.